Hi everyone, my name is Yanis. Before I start my presentation, let me tell you a truth. If you go to a Starbucks or Tim Hortons, you can choose tea or coffee. But if you walk into a Chinese tea house, tea is the only beverage you can choose. So today I want to introduce Chinese tea culture. Well, the first point is the background of Chinese tea. Shen Nong was a divine farmer and he was the first Chinese herbal doctor. One of his contributions was tasting different kinds of herbs so people could have medicines. During this process, he discovered tea and collected various plants. Well, let's go into next steps, the development of Chinese tea. Well, tea was recorded in a written form in Western Zhou dynasty, and then tea became a kind of beverage in the society in the Han dynasty. Well, in Tang dynasty, tea was controlled by the state and was the royal tribute. As the development of the navigation, tea spread into Europe. In the initial stage, the price of tea was 10 times as much as that of coffee bean, and then British people used silver to exchange Chinese tea. But as the expansion of colonization, opium as the equivalent exchange, so British people used it to purchase Chinese tea from China. Let's go into the second part. This part, I will present the relationship between Chinese tea and people's daily life. I will present three typical moments. Moment 1, Chinese wedding tea. Groom and bride will serve the tea with their two hands to their parents, and if the parents drink the wedding tea, it means that the two families become relatives of each other. Moment 2, Canton morning tea. Drinking morning tea is a part of people's daily life in Guangzhou. During this period, people can enjoy different kinds of dim sums. So tea plays an important role because it can help them to clean the palate. Moment 3, traditional Chinese tea house. It has a long history and it was very popular in Song Dynasty. But now people still go there for recreations and business. It's very common in Beijing, Shanghai, and Guangzhou. If you can travel to China, visiting a Chinese traditional tea house can help you to understand Chinese history better. In the last chapter, I will present the Chinese tea and arts. Kung Fu tea ceremony is a way of preparing tea skillfully. You can see this performance in Chinese tea house. The picture on the left shows a tea set, which is used in this performance, while the right one is a valuable tea set. Collecting a beautifully made tea set is one of the favorites of many collectors, especially the tea set is equipped with historical significance. The second form of the art is poems. While China is a nation of poetry, therefore tea has formatted the poems since a very earlier time. In the past, China had many famous poets, such as Li Bai, Du Fu, and Su Shi. While in their works, tea usually stands for an elegant life attitude and a kind of noble spirit. Okay, today is all my presentation. I hope you can understand some background of Chinese tea and understand how the Chinese tea exists in people's daily life and understand how the Chinese tea presents our traditional cultures. Thank you.